Okay, so kind of going over some answers here. This is slightly unfair because we don't have any gamma in this case. So because in this instance, we're not doing any sort of hard cognitive task where we're focusing a lot of attention on something, we're not gonna put gamma in this equation. But the others, this is what's happening. So during waking, this is again when beta is most active. So waking corresponds to beta. Then we're moving into when you start to get a little bit drowsy, right? You're starting to first enter non-REM stage 1. You're first falling asleep but unaware you're actually sleeping. This is alpha. This is that kind of drowsiness when you first sit in a chair. You're starting to slow down a little bit. Stage 2 is a little unfair because we didn't actually talk about sleep spindles, and we don't really care. You don't need to know the details of sleep spindles or K complexes or other kind of brain waves associated with sleep in this class, but just know that stage 2 involves a lot of these quick kind of what they call spindles, and that's typically associated with stage 2 of sleep. Then as we get down into the deeper levels of sleep, this is when delta comes in. So stage 3 and 4 are both associated with these really deep, slow delta waves. And then as we progress back up into REM sleep, since REM sleep resembles waking, it has the same exact brainwave as waking, so it is also a beta wave. Another mnemonic, if you want to remember the order of brain waves across the night, bats drink blood. So this stands for beta, alpha, theta. I guess we didn't fully cover theta, but theta is also in that transition from being a little bit drowsy to actually being asleep stage 1. So beta, alpha, theta, sleep spindles. Again, I don't super care, I just put it in white. And then D stands for delta. Delta lasts a while. And then B stands for beta again. This is REM, and that lasts a little while too. So bats drink blood can help you remember the order of the brain waves throughout the night as you're sleeping. Okay, some of you might be curious about dreams. I don't know about you, but sometimes you have the craziest dreams and you're like, what does this mean? So dreams, by definition, are this mental state during sleep that tends to involve some visual imagery if you're a sighted person. We're not going to go as in depth about dreams, unfortunately, because there's still a lot of unknowns with why dreams occur and what dreams mean. But there are a couple things we do know. So one, dreams occur, as we mentioned earlier, in REM sleep. So REM sleep, again, is when your body is paralyzed. So it allows you to not be acting out your dreams and you just experience them instead. There's also a phenomenon called lucid dreaming, which is this conscious awareness of the fact that you're dreaming. And it's an ability to actually control the contents of your dreams as well. This involves a lot of practice. I don't know all the details of it, but if it's something you're interested in or have experienced, power to you. We'll look that up some more. But we're not gonna, you don't need to know lucid dreaming is a lot for this class. Just know that it's when you can actually control your own dreams. And then lastly, I put on here a different theory as to what dreams might mean. Again, we're not gonna test on this super critically, but there's a theory called activation synthesis, which is predicting that the content of your dreams, what you're dreaming about, is representing your mind's effort to somehow make sense of what your physical sensations are. So maybe a way of explaining this is, let's say that you left your window open overnight and it's letting in a lot of really cold air. So maybe you'll start to dream that you're trekking through the Arctic tundra and you're really cold. Or if your cat, walks across your body, maybe you'll kind of start to feel like you're getting hit by things or something, that kind of thing. So it's this kind of hypothesis that maybe what's going on in your dreams can somehow be a reflective of your reality. Again, jury's still out on what dreams actually mean.